Hi, this is Ben Masenheimer with Silver Seas Yachts, and I have a real treat for you today. This is our newly arrived 2015 Tiara 31 Coronet. There's a couple changes for 2015 that I'd like to show you. First and foremost, there's no bow pulpit. That's going to save you about $65 a month here in Newport. Secondly, the hardtop has been smoothed out. It's a little lower, a little sleeker, and looks really good. One of the greatest parts of this boat is how it performs in the water. You'll notice here that you have these big pockets and your props are spaced very far apart. This makes this boat handle really well around the docks. Most boats of this size, the propellers are very close together and they're an absolute nightmare to handle around the dock. When you step aboard any Coronet boat, you're going to always find a really large teak swim platform. This one, I would say, at its widest point is about 4 feet long, and it has an integrated, non-pinch swim ladder here in this area. You have a center transom walkthrough, and in this area you have a rain gutter, so any water that would come in would go into this gutter and flow away. New for this year, you have this nifty shower head that encompasses hot and cold just by twisting, and it removes the need for knobs. Your shore power is here. And you have some great JL audio speaker system on this boat, as well as courtesy lights in this area and the new seagrass matting, which everyone really loves. As we move around the cockpit, you'll see you have beautiful, very nicely done teak rails. All of your seats in this area have storage underneath, and they're nicely hinged. Another nice feature is the cup holders here in the corners. The table here can go up and down, and there's a filler cushion that makes this into a layout area. It also can open up for dinner time, and once again, it's everything you'd expect of a Tiara. On this side, we have more of the same, hinged seating with storage underneath. These seats here, the aft-facing seats, are part of the engine boxes, so there's no storage underneath them, but they're very comfortable for 2 or 3 people to sit on. As we move forward, we have a great drawer type refrigerator here, which can also be lowered down cold enough to pretty much be a freezer in the right climates. You have a wet bar sink here, and this can also be filled with ice. And here's your removable cutting board. You have a barbecue in this area, and this can be closed down, and you have your different cutouts for champagne, whiskey, vodka, and your mixers and things here for when it's cocktail hour. Now here's your Helm companion seat. Once again, there's storage underneath it. The table is removable, and it's a very high quality, very nice table. You'll have to forgive some of the dust that you're going to see on this boat. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but literally we just unwrapped this a few hours ago. Great Helm seat. I love the traditional Tiara wheel. And let me give you a demonstration of how you drive one of these. You can move the seat forward and back, but most of us, when we're cruising the harbor, we just drive it like this. And when we're out to sea, we put it on the autopilot. You have traditional 4-lever controls here. Trim tabs are in this area. All your electronics will go here. We don't order it with electronics because there's so many great options out there these days, and a lot of people want to go with what they know. All of your engine telemetry shows up in this area. And this boat is powered by twin 380 horsepower, all aluminum, small block V8s. The blocks are originally made by Chevrolet, and then they're marinized. This takes about, the aluminum engines that are freshwater cooled take about 800 pounds off the weight of the boat, and it really helps the fuel curve. Now up above we have the optional hardtop, and it does slide open. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. Alright, it took 2 hands, but there you go. Nice breeze coming in. And a great amount of light. Up here forward, this windshield, center windshield, you push a button, it slides open. Let's go down below and we'll talk about a few of the changes that have been made. I think you're going to see right away, if you know this boat, that this looks a little different down here. So, in last year's model, and the one that we just sold, This was an island berth bed, and also the one we sold it had a bow pulpit which added about 3 feet to the front of the boat, which, you know, even though it was just a little nose, you had to pay for it every month in the marina. On this one, they've eliminated the bow pulpit. You've lost 5 inches here, so this has become 5 inches smaller. But what they've done is the island berth has been taken out, so now you have this great seating area that you can sit, gosh, at least 5 people around comfortably. When it's time to go to sleep, this table drops straight down. Your backrests here and here become your center section of the table, and you're supposed to sleep on it at a side angle. Here we have a microwave, a sink, plenty of storage in this area, another refrigerator, your light switches, and air conditioning. Under the stairs you have all your battery switches and your panel. Now you'll notice this has been pre-wired for a generator. We don't order them with generators, but you can either add the generator or an inverter. Everything's wired from the factory, so there's no one taking your boat apart and running a bunch of wires. You also have your head under here and your distribution panel for adding electronics. It's got a great walnut floor that really accents the teak interior and this really nice white carpet. Here we have a hanging locker, and you also have your USB for your iPod, iPhone, and your stereo. And that's cedar lined. I can really smell the cedar coming off of it. I really love the new boat smell. Here's your head. It's vacuum flush. It has a shower over in this area. You've got a mirror here, and it's plenty of room. I can easily fit in there, and I'm 6'4". I like the accent lighting in this area. I think that's a great touch. And all in all, for a weekender or a day boat, or however you'd like to use this, I think it's going to do really well for you. And it definitely can hold a lot of people. It's yacht certified, so as long as you have life jackets and you're not sinking the boat, you can put as many people on here as you can fit. Okay, once again, this is Big Boat Ben, and this boat is now available for sale. If you want more information or you have more questions about it, please feel free to contact me at 619-800-3491, or you can email me at bigboatben@gmail.com.